Love is the power. January 3, 2015. Greetings dear friends and Happy New Year. You have crossed a major threshold in your growth and evolution. Rather, we have all crossed a major threshold in the growth and evolution of all that is. As we have spoken of before, when one person shifts into a higher vibrational state, the vibrational state of all that is greatly affected too. We know that the turning of the calendar to a fresh, new year was met with great celebration not only by those upon earth at this time, but also by those who have been watching your progress. This is truly a cause for celebration, and we applaud your courage, focus, and determination to bring what is in your hearts to the surface and to anchor it into your physical reality. Many of you have noticed that somehow the energies feel clearer, and brighter and lighter than they have over the past few months. There is a great momentum now moving forward and up into the new year. We invite you just for a moment to reflect on how far you have come in just 365 short days. We know that for many of you, the concept of linear time now seems quite foreign and odd, but for the purposes of measuring your progress, it is quite useful. Can you think back to where you were in January of 2014? There is so much you have cleared and cleansed and unraveled to be in this new, extraordinary space you now occupy. Please take a moment now to say thank you to yourselves. Put your hand over your heart and connect with the energy of your heart space and simply say thank you. You have truly come through uncharted waters and there is nothing but great admiration and respect for the work you have done. While we are not a collective that often gives predictions, we will say that in the upcoming year you will see magnificent, wonderful things occur. We will, for the purpose of simplicity, state that there will be three main categories of experience. Of course there will always be varying degrees of experience, for each of you are wholly unique. However, for us to detail what each individual can expect would take far too long for more than 7 billion of you. As always, your sense of discernment is key, and we encourage you to only align with what resonates with you. For those of you who have consciously been doing the work to align with the truth of who you are, and to raise your levels of vibration, you will see great shifts into a more effortless, easier way of creating that which you desire. Your dedication and focus will still be required, but now it will be from a place of joyful knowing how to consciously use the tools that you have remembered how to use. You are moving from the place of learning to the place of mastery. As with all processes, there will always be new levels to master, but you have graduated from the constant repetition of theoretical and hypothetical to the real-world act of actual and practical. You are now living through the clarity of your example of what is possible when one follows the path of the heart. Do you feel like the graduating class from a school of magic? You should. For what you now remember of yourselves and of all of humanity, will truly seem magical. You will find yourselves many times giddy with excitement at the new landscapes you are living in 2015. The second group will find themselves in a place not unlike where you were at the dawn of 2012. They will begin to consciously awaken to the reality that what they know or what they have been told is not entirely the truth. They will begin to comprehend that there are greater truths at play, and that all of humanity is much more powerful than they have been allowed to believe. Your compassion and understanding of what it is like to undergo this process will be of great comfort to them. It can be quite a shock to the logical and rational mind to begin to realize that the facts and beliefs that have long been held up as truth are but smoke and mirrors. This group of souls is just now beginning to see the threads that connect all that is, and your fearlessness and continued determination to bring a new earth to light will be of great interest to them. The third group will be those who stubbornly refuse to see anything but the illusion. They will rest in their resistance, continuing to scream that the sky is falling to all that will listen. As they continue to grapple with the higher frequencies that they now unconsciously swim in, their minds and the groups that they gather in will grasp out for anything they can find to keep their failing illusion alive. On an unconscious level, they know that the clock is ticking on their continued support of untruth. Yet they have chosen their journey on the soul level, and the free will of each individual to have their own unique experience shall be honored by all. We wish to remind you that you cannot change anyone. You cannot force anyone to believe anything or to see anything before they are ready. Your compassion and your unconditional love will be the greatest gift you can give to Earth and all of her inhabitants at this time. However, your job is not to play the role of savior. You can proceed in joy and truth and fun and ease, and excitement and love. What you focus on will as always be what is magnified in your reality. Trusting your heart and following the voice of your soul will continue to serve you well. When you are approached by another who asks for help or insight or guidance, you can lovingly share what you have learned. However, as you know, nobody can ever tread the path for another, and ultimately the choice to continue up the spiral is the sovereign choice of each soul to make. Love is the power behind all things. The flowers bloom because they love to do so. The sun shines because it has lovingly agreed to do so. The earth spins in loving dedication to those who call her home. Love is the force of nature that cannot ever be extinguished. It always comes back to love. Choose what fills you with joy and love. Focus on what makes you smile and laugh. Greet each day with excitement and anticipation. Trust that the work you have done on yourselves has not gone unnoticed. It is your time to begin to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and to use what you know. There are many great things in store for all of you in the coming years. Your work and dedication will continue to feel joyful and exciting as you see things shift before your eyes. We love you so, and cannot wait to see the love and light continue to expand up on the earth. In love and light we leave you. Rejoice. The Lighted Ones. Channeled by Andrew Martin. www.thelightodones.com